Anyway, we're back after I fucked up and here watching through Simulate. Simulate. Yeah, Booker T wins. Okay, what else? I also don't want to watch. Yeah, the cruiserweight match. I want to see it. Michaels retain the cruiserweight belt. Taking Batista. Batista retains the belt. Alright, and now the two matches that you wanna see. I definitely wanna see, Eugene and Basho's last chance. This is their final chance. I know that we advertised the pay-per-view as the last chance for those two, but this time it's for real. This time it's for real, the last chance. Because little backstage scoop, Top Basher only has 1 week left on his contract, so if Top Basher doesn't win the tag titles here tonight, he's gonna get fucking fired. So he better win it. He better win the tag titles here tonight, him and Eugene Basher, because otherwise the New Basher brothers are no more. So they better win it here tonight against the Un-Americans. All four here inside the steel cage, locked up like animals. They still have had a super intense rivalry for the top titles. It's the only top title rivalry we have done so far. But to be honest, I don't know. Oh, Eugene as toss as the steel cage. To be honest, I don't know who's gonna be the new tag team that's gonna face off against the Un-Americans. I haven't planned out that team to face off against those two. Because just like I said, if the New Basher brothers lose here tonight, they are no more. Because Top Basher is gonna get fucking fired. Well, technically he isn't gonna get fired, it's just that I'm not gonna renew his contract, but but let's just pretend that he's gonna get fired because kayfabe. So let's see if Top Basher can pull it off here tonight. He either pulls it off or he joins his brother Danny Basham being unemployed. He's gonna join Danny Basham on the unemployment couch. No, they seem to be working together. They seem to be that teaming Hassan earlier. Now there's a trend, randomly tall. Basham gets brought down and Joe Mat crashing down, just like his dreams here tonight at this rate. There's a lot of riding on this match. I don't know if New Basher brothers can handle all this pressure. So what in the fuck? Especially after that, especially if they're ready to bring both out a double choke slam for no fucking reason. I don't know if the New Basher brothers are gonna be able to handle all this pressure. I don't know. I don't honestly have high hope for this two here tonight, to be quite honest. I know that's supposed to be unbiased or anything, but number one, I'm not doing that good of a job. Number two, I just don't have high hopes for the New Basher brothers. Hopefully they can just prove me wrong on this match, but it's not looking that good. Well, now it is. Eugene hitting Top Basher with a dropkick on accident. We have seen Eugene hitting Basher before on accident. I don't know if it was Eugene hitting Basher on accident earlier in another match, on the pay-per-view actually. But those two have been definitely having some miscommunication issues as of late. So maybe they don't want to be on this tag team anymore. Maybe Eugene wants Top Basher to get fired because he doesn't want to be his friend anymore. Even though I'm not sure if Eugene understands the stipulation of this match. I don't know if he understands that if they lose, Top Basher gets his ass fired. I mean, if they lose, I'm pretty sure somebody will explain it to him. Well, at least I hope. We don't want superstars, not knowing what the fuck it is that they're doing, even though that seems to be a common issue. That seems to be a common issue, especially you look at our Judgment Day main event. People around this part don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. What it is that they're supposed to do, rather. Eugene cannot dominate over Dupree. Well, at least he was until he got his back broken. But Basho, he's definitely fighting it off. He's definitely taking it to Hassan now. Oh, he just kicked Raz's back. What the? Well, that was a cool move. You know, if we had more of those moves earlier, I would have liked them more, as Yuji has the stunner out of nowhere, but Dupree didn't even bother to sell it, so that's why I didn't even mention it. Well, Dobasher also has a finisher. I don't know what the fuck Dobasher's finisher is, but it doesn't look like it matters anyway because he's getting choked out. He didn't even get to do it now. Dupree and Hassan, they were just working over Basher now. They know what happens. They know exactly what's gonna happen. Basher loses here tonight. They know exactly what it is that will happen. Is, you know, they make sure that the Basher brothers lose. I don't know if this is, you know, a steel cage match where you have to get out the cage, or depending some of wars, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Oh, the Dog Basher, whatever the fuck that is, well, that was his finisher. I guess we now know what his finisher looks like, and it might be the last time we ever see it. And you know, things go to plan. So, well, Hassan gets thrown into the cage, so maybe Dog Basher is not done quite yet. He is definitely not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. He is not ready to get fired just yet. Enjoy his brother Danny Basher on the unemployment couch. He's not ready to do that just yet. The Basher brothers now seem to be the one in control, or at least they were until Eugene got his face smashed. Yeah, just like I said earlier, I don't know if you have to win by pinning someone or by just getting out of the cage, but I guess we'll find out eventually. Those two things are so evenly matched. They're not ready to, you know, lay down just yet. They were so evenly matched this whole time, even though the Un-Americans are winning most of the matches, so I guess they're not even really that evenly matched. Away, Eugene. Let drop, brother. He just had the let drop. Unbelievable. What a crazy move that Yuji just did. Can't you believe it? I slowly cannot. And now, the Bastion Gris has been the corner. He does his finisher was more. And I still don't know if whether, you know, you have to pin someone or just escape out the cage. I don't know what the fucking objective of this steel cage match is. But I wish I checked beforehand because I just talk like a moron, don't know what the goal of this match is. And now Hassan has his finisher. That's how the guy, I don't know what fucking finisher does he have, but I guess it looks like it doesn't matter anyway because he's not gonna hit it. Doesn't matter like Hassan is hitting the finisher anytime soon. Not at this rate anyway. Dupree just punched the air like a couple seconds ago. He watching his partner getting pissed on. He likes to watch. Dupree trying to do something to Eugene. He's not quite sure what. No, Basher's still fighting out. He just gotta fight both of the Un-Americans. He just doesn't care. He doesn't need Yuji's help to finish this one off. Oh wait, they're both climbing out. Wait, they're both climbing out. Eugene is up. Dog Basher. Dog. Is he gonna get out? No. Just at the last second, he get pulled back down. So, yeah, they were just climbing out at the same time. That's good, you know. That just proved that both in sync. Maybe now that they realize that Dog Basher's job is on the line, they're actually syncing up. Wait, stunner by Eugene. Oh my god, can you believe it? Can you just believe it? Like, you just cannot believe how Renee didn't bother to sell it. I certainly cannot. Oh, but Eugene is hurt. Everybody's hurt this match. This has just been carnage here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There's just been a total carnage on the ring here. This steel cage match has been so intense. I don't think it would be because one of the people's in this match jobs is on the line. So you think that would make it tense? Debris, slamming Eugene against to the mat. Debris, elbow drop. And Basham is gonna do the camel clutch. Camel clutch to Hassan. What a cocky little son of a bitch he is. What a cocky bastard that Basham is. Doing the camel clutch on Muhammad Hassan. Debris with a stunner of his own. Oh my god, they're just stealing each other's finishers now. They're just at that point of the match where they're just stealing each other's finishers. Can you believe it? Oh, I think that's not about taking Eugene out. He's just laying down on the floor. But Basher is still fighting it out. He's fighting for his job, literally. He's just fighting like his job on the line because it is, and he's the ref. And now that I think about it, why the fuck is the ref even here? If all you have to do is just skate the cage, you don't need the ref here. Oh no, Dupree bomb. Oh. He just hit all Basher with the Dupree bomb. That might have just been it. And Dupree tried to get out of the cage, but he's a dumbass, he doesn't know how to climb. So he just still in the cage. God damn it, guys. Dupree now laid out. And the Basher works over him with yeah, submission. That's really gonna help. And Hassan doing a less submission of his own. He takes the Basher down. Oh no, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it to Eugene Basher. Oh no, he's gonna do the camel clutch. Oh no. That might just be for Eugene here, ladies and gentlemen. Or not. Muhammad says, I'm not done yet. He said, I'm not done yet in Arabic. He said that you guys didn't hear it at home, but I heard that he said I'm not done yet in Arabic. He's from Detroit, Michigan area after all. Oh wait, Dupree is getting out. Eugene is not noticing. He's not doing moves, but Dupree is getting out. Dupree is getting out. Dupree is getting out. Is it getting out? Is it over? Is it over? It's over for the Basham brothers. Not yet. Okay, well I guess both of them have to get out of the cage. Both of them have to get out of the cage actually, so that actually gives the new Basham brothers the advantage, and the Basham is gonna get out. Wait, they're both getting out actually. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Basham is out, but not Eugene. It is now 1-on-1 between Hassan and Eugene to see who gets out of the cage. Oh, Hassan is climbing out. Eugene is laid out. Wait. Hassan. Is he gonna do it? Is that it? Is this it? It's it. It's over. The match is over, just like Dove Basham's career is over. He just got his ass fired here tonight. That's it. Unbelievable. Even when everything was on the line, they still couldn't do it. The Un-Americans are still your tag team champions, even when everything was on the line. Even when Thomas's jaw was on the line, they still couldn't do it. This is just depressing to watch. Yeah, it's just depressing to watch a man's career be over. It is actually depressing to watch somebody get fired because he just wasn't good enough. This is so depressing. What a truly heartbreaking moment because you know what this means. Because Eugene Basson and Top Basson lost, that just means the new Basson brothers are no more. It is over for both of them. Eugene can either go into a career of his own or he can just look for another tag team partner. I wonder what is it that Yuji will choose. We'll find out eventually.